These are times when Family Guy said what we were all thinking. Number 1. On his first meeting with Brian's girlfriend, Stewie makes it clear that he thinks she's just a dumb blonde.
I was watching something on TV about this guy named Hitler. Somebody should stop him.
Are her parents brother and sister?
Brian defends his girlfriend, stating that she is a great photographer. But Stewie calls him out as well as plenty of people on Instagram at the same time.
Every hot girl who can aim a camera thinks she's a photographer. Ooh, you took a black and white picture of a lawn chair and its shadow and developed it at Save On. You must be so brooding and deep.
Number 2. It feels like the run-up to a movie at the cinema can last longer than the actual movie, a fact that Peter is quick to point out.
Ah, good. It's starting.
Yeah, that's what you say. I can never figure out when the hell the studio logos end and the actual movie begins.
It's a pain we've all experienced before, and the hilarious gag goes on to show multiple ridiculous studio logos.
Here we go. Movie! Well, now that seems intentionally misleading. All right, someone's coming to town. Oh, for crying out loud.
Number 3. When Stewie is play fighting with He-Man and Lion-O, he makes a few observations about the toys.
Yes, I suppose you don't know your own strength. I mean, look at your muscles. Oh, stop it. You're the one with the sick abs. God, my mouth is watering just looking at you.
Not only does Stewie call out the sexualization of children's characters and toys, but he also calls out homophobic parents for their actions and views.
You buy your kids ridiculously homoerotic dolls and then ask what happened? Yep. Your gay son is on you, buddy. Explain that to your god.
Number 4. Pizza is universally loved, but one thing that never makes sense is the salad that every pizza place serves with it.
First, you throw in the whole head of lettuce.
Even the hard-to-eat white part at the bottom?
That's what the people want.
They don't just perfectly call out the way the salad is made, but also how it gets served every single time.
No, let's put it in a lasagna tray.
Okay, great. I'll take it.
Oh, and make sure to stick it right on top of the pizza so it stays nice and warm.
Number 5. We are all victims of the new wave of video streaming, and Family Guy perfectly points out the issues with one of the biggest streaming sites.
Is Netflix streaming the right choice for you? Well, if you like movies in HD, then frozen pixels, then HD again, the answer is yes.
They also make digs at the type of movies the site has to offer, and even a dig at what we choose to watch.
Netflix streaming. Buffer for 20 minutes, then watch 35 minutes of a movie with Jason Statham.
Number 6. While testifying in court to try and win custody of his puppies, Brian is reminded of an incident he had involving kids.
I love children, that's why I'm here. I want the opportunity to raise my puppies.
Do you remember an incident at a South Attleboro Denny's in December of 1996?
In the flashback, Brian does what we all wish we could do when faced with a crying baby in a public place.
You like that? Huh? You like that? Wah! You just tune this out, don't you? Wah! Well, tune this out! Wah!
Number 7. After Stewie tweets out about his favorite artist, he ends up being misunderstood and ultimately called out by the music star.
She thought my post was making fun of her. She put me on blast. I need to send an apology. And people reported me. My account is blocked and locked.
Stewie tries to fix things, but after being on the receiving end of online abuse, he gives a speech about how toxic cancel culture has become.
And shame on all of you for blindly following everything she says. When did celebrity effectively become the new religion? Temperamental pop stars shouldn't be deciding what we think and who we like or hate.
Number 8. While Peter is reminiscing about the time he worked at a bowling alley, he hilariously insults some of the worst parts about those places.
Oh yes, we have a wide selection of balls that are way too heavy or have too small finger holes. No, you will not be able to do anything with your wrist for 7 days afterward.
Bowling is undeniably fun, but he does kind of have a point about how the establishments are run. We still love them anyway, though.
No, there is no smoking, but we do let you smoke. Yes, it's all terrible. Come on down.
Number 9. The epic 2-part episode that sees Stewie kill Lois and vice versa turned out to not be real.
Yes, well, you said I didn't have it in me to kill Lois, so I was just running a simulation to find out exactly how killing her and taking over the world would play out for me.
In a self-aware joke, Brian calls out the all a dream trope, ending that so many writers have done, and just how frustrating it can be for viewers.
Yes, but theoretically, if someone watched the events of that simulation from start to finish, only to find out that none of it really happened, I mean, you don't think that should be just like a giant middle finger to them?
Number 10. When Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd enter Quahog, they enlist the help of Stewie and Brian to spy on the town.
Now you two,
individuals live here. Are there any local residents whom you've seen acting strangely?
Never one to hold back, Stewie says what we've all been thinking for years and calls out Old Man Herbert.
Well, there's a pedophile up the street that nobody seems to be doing anything about, but it's mainly because he's so funny.
Number 11. When Lois demands that Peter turn off his chainsaw at night, Peter gives a valid reason why he won't.
You know how hard it was to get that thing started? It was even worse than trying to cover anything with saran wrap.
It's a cutaway gag that doesn't need words for us to understand the pain since we've all been there. Number 12. Although watching Meg be the butt of a joke can be hilarious, it has been hard to watch her suffer so much torment over the years.
Well, you know, I've been sort of just hanging back here, taking all this in, because I didn't think I had a dog in this fight, but my money's on Harry Potter over there.
Oh, you think that's funny, fat ass?
So to finally see Meg call each of the family members on their flaws was a breath of fresh air.
You shove your daughter's face in your ass and you fart on it. If someone in the outside world could see the way you treat me, you would be in jail.